Chapter 86. These are only W.O.R.D.S. Questioner. I have been studying and following the teachings of Nisargadatta Maharaj for years, but I feel stuck. I don't seem to be making any progress. Maharaj, you have expectations of making spiritual progress with the help of body-based knowledge. Through the intellect and subtle ego, you are expecting spiritual progress. Even when you are staying with a great master like Nisargadatta Maharaj, you have to accept what he says and not just go along with the literal knowledge. Unless you erase your body-based knowledge, you can be with a master for 100 years and it won't make any difference. You have accepted the body-mind identity, and through it you're expecting some progress towards the ultimate truth. You won't get it. These are open facts. You're not the body, you were not the body, you're not going to remain the body. Except your selfless self, there is no God, no Brahman, no Atman, no Paramatman, no Master. These are words only. Find out their meaning. What kind of progress are you expecting? Miracles, publicity, money, sex? What progress? Unless you know yourself in a real sense, your so-called progress will not have any meaning. Here, real progress means that truth is established totally within yourself, with the result that you have no expectations. No happiness, no unhappiness, no experience, no experiencer, no witness, no witnesser. If at all you have to compare yourself to the sky. Sky does not have its own feeling, I am. This I am feeling is also illusion, because your identity is beyond that, beyond imagination. There are no limits. So, what progress are you expecting? Progress is related to the body knowledge. Who is expecting progress? If you're looking for miracles or you want to see God, it won't happen. Everything is within you. Everything is projected out of you. The moment there is awakening, you see the world. The world is fresh. Presence is fresh. Presence disappears. World disappears. Questioner. When I meditate, I have not had any of the signs that you speak of, which makes me feel that I am at the very beginning, no progress. Maharaj, absorbing is going on, even when you feel nothing is happening. Don't expect any experience. Your presence is great experience. Who wants progress? You know better now. You're no more an individual. What is the progress of sky? Sky has no individuality. Similarly, you were knowing yourself in the body form, but now you know better. When the Master places before you the ultimate truth, your ultimate truth, little by little you will be less concerned with the body knowledge. It is ego that says, I stayed with Nisargadatta Maharaj for 10 years, 20 years. What have you learned? What did you learn? Did you come to learn or think about the Master in a body form? It is the ego that says, I stayed with Nisargadatta Maharaj or with some other famous guru. This happens because you're thinking something like, I must get some power from the Master. You need to use discrimination. Don't expect anything. At the initial stage, you're a devotee. After that, at the last stage, you are deity. Devotee and deity, devotee and deity, no separation. Devotee and deity, no separation. Deity knows through devotee. Deity lies within the devotee. You are viewing the deity and the body as two separate entities because you are still considering yourself to be an individual. This is okay in the beginning. At the advanced stage, you will realize, yes, I am deity. You will realize deity. Questioner: why is the master important, Maharaj? Because the master is converting. These are only W.O.R.D.S. The master is converting the listener to the ultimate form. The master is already within you. You are considering yourself to be a devotee until you know the reality. Master says you are deity. People who stay with a master for many years with high or low expectations will not realize. They will not realize because they are looking for some so-called realization in the form of miracles, power and so forth for the ego. You have to go to the master totally humble and surrender. That spontaneous presence is not within the circle of body knowledge. The body is only the external part. There is no birth and no death. You are unborn. How long are you going to be a devotee for, still seeking, looking, wanting, grasping? You are to surrender yourself to the master without any expectations. You are to surrender yourself to the master. Then it will be fully absorbed. The master is using different words to try and convince you, but the devotee is still not accepting it. I will tell you again, reading spiritual books and living with the masters for long periods will not help you find out what the master wants to convey, what he wants to say. Suppose you wanted to go to a certain place. You have an address. So on your way there, you pass certain landmarks, like a swimming pool, statue, etc. You're going the right way to get to the destination. On reaching the destination, you're there. Once you are there, no more progress is needed. When you talk about progress, some individuality has to be there. Progress is body-related, but you're not the body. Does sky have any progress? It is as it is. Everything is within you. You have not to search because there is no way. All ways come from you and go to you because you are always with you. All ways start from you and end in you because you are always with you. The master chuckles. No maintenance is needed, as it is always there. You have to come forward and surrender to the master. If you put this process into practice, then you will find happiness within you. Go deeper and deeper.